miss you. Speaking of Homestar, that reminds me, I've got to go out and take a look at homestarrunner.com. It's been forever since I looked at that website. And I was recently reminded by Deceased Crab's Where's an Egg game. And for those of you who are wondering what my Russian comment was that I made in response to the video, it was supposed to be saying John McEnroe is public enemy #1. Well, hey, the man brings a bomb to an art museum. That definitely doesn't make him public friend #1. Shock Flail plus 27. Yes, I'm talking about John McEnroe and Might and Magic 2 LP. Get over with it. Get over it. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing just fine on gems. We should be able to get all of our weapons fully enchanted. Tell you what, I wish I had plus 63 gear instead of NetHack, or instead of Lineage 1. You know, something I never had a chance to take a look at was Lineage 2. I would imagine that Lineage 2 would follow the exact same enchantment methods that Lineage 1 uses. I don't know why, there are a lot of games like that, especially Korean and Japanese MMOs, games that result around enchantment. They always seem to have that sort of break percentage that always seems to go through with the gameplay and whatnot. It's like they lifted it right out of it. It always seems to happen at either +6 or +4, depending on if an item is elven made or whatnot, because elven items naturally can be enchanted to +6 for whatever reason. Do not ask me. I have not the answer to these questions. Elven gear is just that awesome. Tell you what, I wish my darn Wacom pen tab, or my darn Wacom pen was made by elves. And I wouldn't be needing to go out and order for a replacement pen, now would I? I don't know if it's the pen nib that's broken either, or if it's just the entire pen itself, because the eraser seems to work, but nothing from the eraser down seems to work. Which is, needless to say, very irritating. And the music seems to have faded because I accidentally canceled out of the shop before I could transition over. Enchant item. Alright, let's see how we are enchantment-wise. Shock Flail plus 50. We're doing alright. We are doing okay. Just need to enchant it a good 12 more times. 51. 52. 53. 54. 59. Wait, did I just go from 54 to 59? 56. 57. 58. I do know how to count viewers, I swear. I'll enchant it twice more, and then I'll take a look to see what this plus enchantment is. Right! Plus 61, just need one more. Alright, that's half the party with its weapons enchanted as far as I dare go. Now, you use a wind staff, so we're going to need to enchant that too. I'm not so worried about the genius enchantments anymore, because all it just does is means more Starburst for her. And I love Starburst, but I would much rather have her move more swiftly and have a higher AC. And higher AC, a higher AC, whatever. Darn you, Rubyonk. I tell you what, if there's probably going to be any one item that gets so enchanted that it can become cursed, it's probably going to be that Rubyonk. Because I keep messing up and I keep selecting that instead. Enchant items. Win stuff. Whoa. But yes, this will make her move like the wind, so that'll be helpful for later on. So I hope. Yep. As you can see, it's already boosting up her AC a tiny bit. Okay, it's at plus 22. We'll do a whole lot more enchanting and we'll check back on it. Yeah, I really hope that you viewers don't mind, but this is part of the game itself. You don't really have to do this, but if you're going to beat the Mega Dragon, you're going to need to do this, because you do not want to go to him with anything left to chance. The Mega Dragon is very easily capable of kicking the bejesus out of you. What I would have done if Resurrection would have worked in the middle of battle, I would have gone out and I would have got one of my hirelings to be a secondary cleric, so that way the clerics could cross-resurrect each other. But Resurrection is non-combat only, it would seem, so that kind of throws my idea out the window. But hey, the Might and Magic series, well, at least 1 and 2 have been renowned for that. If you'll remember that encounter with the Volcano Lord back inside of Might and Magic 1, he did the exact same thing. Complete eradication of the character. And you couldn't cast Resurrection in the middle of the battle, which means you had to get rid of him first and fast. Such is life. What is a game without a little challenge? I'll tell you what a game is without a challenge. Elder Scrolls Oblivion! You really need to mod that game out in order to make it truly stand out, I'm telling you. I mean, seriously, whenever I make the playthrough of Oblivion, I'm going to make certain that I use Obscura's Oblivion Overhaul, and I can guarantee you, if you have played Oblivion without Obscura's Overhaul, you have not played Oblivion, because that is not how the game is meant to be played. Playing it out of the box, very fun still, don't get me wrong. Very, very fun, very breathtaking. Unfortunately, it's also wrong! Because there's no challenge to it whatsoever. Or if there is a challenge, it's more of a grind than anything. I don't know what they were thinking giving the goblins so much HP in proportion to the character. I mean, I've literally had my character go out, go down into a goblin hole, and I've had her go out, she had like this fine crafted claymore and everything was really, really awesome with how she fought and whatnot. Then and she goes down, she goes against a goblin, and this goblin, I mean, this isn't like any goblin leader or anything or whatnot, this is just a plain simple goblin. She fights for so long against one individual creature like that she shatters her sword. It was at full repair, brought all the way down to nothing, and the character had to resort to using her fist to beat the crap out of the goblin. It's like, what the heck? Using your fist is even better than using a sword because your fists don't break. Where's the logic in that game? Where is the logic in that? But yeah, Obscura's Overhaul, it makes it so that you do need to repair your stuff, but a lot less often. You're not going to be carrying a whole bag full of hammers in with you someplace. You might be able to carry, you might want to carry one in with you, in case it's going to be a really, really, oh, frickin'. I enchanted my wind staff to plus 6.